organic, free range, or wild caught, harvested.
Okay. So the way that the animals are raised affects the meat.
I don't think the meat, the eggs, the things are the problem. I think it's what we do to them. They don't have a problem with them being omnivorian because we need protein, especially our immune systems need protein. I just want it to be healthy protein.
System. You mentioned that we need to get adequate protein for the immune system. So if you could, just talk about the importance of a healthy immune system.
At the end of the day, they will not survive if their immune system is not really stimulated. Because at the end of the day, without your immune system working, you will not live. Because let's take AIDS patients for a second. They don't die from the AIDS virus. They die because their immune system is no longer able to work. And let's say you have a bacterial infection. We do not have an antibiotic that is good enough to kill 100% of the bacteria, any bacteria. This is one of the many fallacies that we have about medicine and in our worship of medicine. We think, oh, antibiotic is going to kill all these. No, it might kill 50% of the bacteria or maybe even 60 or 70% if it's a great antibiotic. But at the end of the day, your immune system has to step up and finish off that other 30 or 40%, or you won't live. That's why AIDS patients die, because we don't have an antibiotic good enough to kill any bacteria. We don't have an antifungal good enough to kill 100% of any fungi. We don't have an antiviral good enough to kill 100% of any virus. So at the end of the day, your immune system has to step up. So that's one of the very first things that I do is start working on the immune system, because at the end of the day, it's got to work if my patient is going to live.
And so without that immune system functioning, you're a goner.
Yeah, and standard medicine doesn't even think of it, doesn't even address it. Your immune system,
Yeah.
what?
Well, obviously.
Why does that have anything to do with it?
Right, obviously.
Well, and that is the extreme Achilles heel of chemo, is it, and radiation. It damages severely the only thing that can possibly save your life, your immune system.
Challenging, so it's really important our patients have the right nutrition. Proper nutrition is all about having a balanced diet, getting the right nutrients, enough carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals, all of it coming together, helping the patient to feel good, feel better.
Carbohydrates are required in a patient's diets to give them energy. It is the only fuel for their brains, and frequent intakes throughout the day helps to replenish the energy and maintain the blood sugar level. There are two types of carbohydrates. There are simple carbohydrates, anything that tastes sweet, such as sugar, honey, syrups, all that gives a quick burst of energy when you need it. And the other type of carbohydrate, which is like complex or starchy carbohydrate, basically they are your staple food, like rice, noodle, pasta, bakery product, legumes, beans. Some of the root vegetables like potato, corn, and sweet potato can be considered carbohydrate food as well. During the course of treatments, if the appetite has been reduced and really can't eat the starchy type of carbohydrate food, you may need a quick burst of energy from simple carbohydrate food. Protein is essential for growth, including growth of new tissue, repair, and muscle building. It is also required in regulating metabolisms. Protein is available in two forms, animal protein and plant protein. Animal protein includes meat, seafood, shellfish, eggs, and dairy products like yogurt, milk, and cheeses. You can also get protein from plant sources like legumes, nuts, beans, and seeds. Some carbohydrate-rich food also contain proteins such as rice, pasta, and potato. We encourage patients to include some of the animal protein as it provides essentials amino acids and it provides a better nutritional value. Fats provide essential fatty acid, something that our body do not produce itself, so we do need it from our food. Fat allows our body to absorb fat-soluble vitamins such as vitamin A, vitamin D, E, and K. It also can be used as a source of energy when carbohydrate intake is reduced. So, antioxidant vitamins and minerals protect cells from free radicals damage. It is also promote essential functions for all the nutrients to be useful in our body. To ensure we get all vitamins and minerals in our diet, do have variety of fruits and vegetables daily. Finally, fluid is also essential during treatments. It transports all nutrients to where it's needed. It keeps the body well hydrated and it regulates the core body temperature. We will recommend at least 8 glasses of fluid that can include water, soup or some electrolyte drinks, or even chrysanthemum tea, ginger tea or barley water. Ensure that all dairy products are pasteurized and avoid soft cheeses. Never consume any outdated foodstuff. When eating around for a long time, avoid raw foods such as sashimi, raw vegetables and salad dressings. Cockles and clams are not encouraged as they tend to be undercooked and it can be a source of bacteria. Keeping to these guidelines, you can make sure that you continue to eat well during your treatments to avoid infections and other complications during the process.